Hey boys and girls. So our big objective for our money unit is knowing how to add different amounts of money together. So that's what we're going to talk about today. The two most important things to remember, number one, keep the decimal points lined up. As you can see here, all of these times I've written these problems, the decimal points are right on top of each other. So make sure that you're keeping them lined up. The second most important thing is to label your work. This is money. It is an amount of money. So to show that, you have to use a dollar sign. So I've written 3 different problems, so we'll talk about the 3 different types that will add money. So we're going to start in the middle here. This one says $1.25 plus $2.34. I have labeled these amounts with a dollar sign. I've lined up the decimal points, and I've made sure that the ones, the tens, and the dollars are all lined up as well. That's really going to help us. So let's start with the ones. 5 plus 4 is 9. We'll just write that 9 right underneath. We're keeping everything lined up. 2 plus 3 is 5. Writing that right underneath. My decimal point just drops straight down. And 1 plus 2 is 3. I'm not done yet. I have to make sure that anybody reading my answer knows that this means dollars. So I'm going to add the dollar sign right in front. Okay, sometimes you will add money and it will be dollars and cents plus an amount that just has cents. And if you remember from ways that we can write money, we can write amounts with just cents using a dollar sign still, but just plugging in a 0 for the dollars since it's no dollars and just cents. So that's this example here. This says $3.84, and I know that because it's labeled, plus 27 cents. So I've still lined up the ones and the tens. My decimal points are still lined up. I just plugged in a 0 for the one that only has cents. So after everything is written, neat and organized and lined up, I just add like I always have. 4 plus 7 is 11. I put down the 1, carry the 1. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 more is 11. Put down the 1, carry the 1. Again, my decimal point just comes straight down. And then I add the dollars. 3 plus 1 is plus 0 is 4. I'm not done yet, though. I have to label it with my dollar sign. Again, it's just an S with 2 lines through it. Okay, the last option, and I really wouldn't recommend doing it this way. I just kind of wanted to show it to you so you could see that we shouldn't really do it this way. I also told you when we're writing amounts of money and there's just cents that you can write it with just a cents sign. So I wanted to model that for you just so you could see. So this is $2.97 plus 64 cents. I haven't used a 0. I haven't used a decimal point. I've just used the cent sign. You can still do it. It just gets a little tricky. So watch. 7 plus 4 is 11. I'm going to put down the 1 and carry the 1. 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 1 more is 16. Put down the 6, carry the 1, and then 1 plus 2 is 3. So it gets a little tricky because there's only a decimal point up here. If I'm writing the 64 cents with just a cent sign, you don't have to put a decimal point. So you do still just bring the decimal point straight down, but now I have 2 signs. I have a cent sign and a dollar sign. So then I have to decide, is this 3.61 cents or is it $3.61? And the answer is that it's $3.61. When we're adding money, I would not recommend doing it this way. I would recommend this way and this way. Make sure that every amount has a decimal point and a dollar sign. And if you're not sure how to do that, go back to my video about how to write different amounts of money. So this is how you add money. Once you get everything lined up, it's not too hard. If you have any questions, let me know.